Namaste to all my dear viewers. Myself Vaishali Sharma and I welcome you all to the very first episode of Biz Legal Talk Show. Biz Legal Talk Show is a platform for those curious minds who wish to know the unexplored chapters of the legal fraternity. At this platform, we choose a topic, invite over an expert and then debunk the topic from its basics to its very practicality. For today, the topic chosen is the dynamics of trademark. And to debunk the topic, we have with us Advocate Lalit Jain.
Namaste.
Sir is a practicing advocate since 16 years. He started his academic career from BCom LLB, went on to do LLM in cyber law, IPR and Masters in Business Law from NLU Bangalore. Then he did postgraduate diploma in cyber law, IPR, finance management and business administration. Sir has also published a book with Bloomsbury. The title is Methods, Strategy, Solution, Savings on Recovery of Dues with Bloomsbury India Professional. Thank you so much, sir, for accepting our invitation and being here with us today.
Thank you.
So, sir, beginning with the topic, now trademark something which is really confusing for us because we have trademarks, copyrights, patents, trade secrets. So, what exactly is a trademark?
Okay, you should never be confused, first of all.
Right.
Before telling you what is trademark, I will just give you a brief. Trademark is one of the part of IPR, Intellectual Property Rights. Now, intellectual property rights has trademark, patent, copyright, design, semiconductor, plant of variety seeds, geographical indications. Well, I understand that the topic today is dynamics of trademark. So, trademark, if you speak about trademark as such, without other field, okay, then trademark is more of a significance because there are two IPR categories which are more relevant in business market, that is trademark and patent.
Okay.
That's it.
So, when it comes to trademark, we always see those symbols like TM, SM or R. What do these symbols commemorate?
Okay. See, it's like this, the symbol TM means trademark, R means registered, SM means service mark. Now, why these three different categories have been given? Logic behind it is very simple. The law says, if you don't file trademark application, that's okay. That's okay. आपको कोई फोर्स नहीं करता है कि आप ट्रेडमार्क फाइल करो. आप फाइल नहीं करोगे तो उसके अपने अपने डिसएडवांटेजेस हैं. लेकिन सिंबल इसके लिए दिया जाता है बिकॉज अगर आपने फाइल नहीं किया, आप कभी टीएम यूज कर सकते हो. आप फाइल करते हो तो आप टीएम यूज करते हो. आर आप तभी ही यूज कर सकते हो जब वो रजिस्टर्ड होता है. दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस होता है कि आप जब टीएम लिखते हो, द मैसेज यू आर गिविंग इट टू द मार्केट इज वी आर द ओनर बट वी आर नॉट अ रजिस्टर्ड ओनर. सो व्हाट हैपेंस, आप आर लिखते हो, it gives a direct connect to your competitors. Boss, I am a registered owner. So before copying my mark, understand my rights against you. So if you ask me, TM is not that, it doesn't give you a direct message. R gives you a direct message. But yes, there is a law says that before registration you cannot use R. It is a crime.
It's a crime.
The moment it is registered, you can use R. That's it. And SM means service mark. Now, in trademark, there are around 45 classes. 1 to 34. 35 is very common. 36 to 45. Now, 1 to 34 belongs to manufacturing class. 35 to 45 belongs to service class. Now, what is manufacturing and what is service is a different detailed part. SM means service mark from 35 to 45. Manufacturing is TM from 1 to 34.
Right.
Simple.
So, as you said that R mark is given only after registration. So, is registration compulsory or the purpose is suffice even without that?
Okay, now, okay. Okay, I will answer this question. So, let me, is partnership, like in India, partnership को registration करना mandatory नहीं है. And that's why what you will find is that majority of partnership firm, who are running the firm since more than 25-30 years, they don't get themselves registered. They believe registration mandatory नहीं तो नहीं करते हैं. But do you know what government has done, government says if you don't register your partnership firm, that's okay, but if you're not registered, you cannot claim your dues from any third party.
Okay.
So indirectly, registration not doing becomes a problem for you.
Right.
The same logic applies for trademark. Now trademark law says don't file for registration. It is not mandatory. But then what? If you don't do, there are list of disadvantages. Now there's an example. Assuming that you start your business and you don't give so much importance to filing of a trademark. Fair enough, you wanted to save the money. You know, it is hardly 10,000, but for you, okay, नहीं हम 10,000 भी खर्चा नहीं करेंगे, जो होगा देखेंगे. You start your business. Somehow your business jumps in 1 year. Revenue goes up to around 5 crores. Now what happens? Remember, in India, majority of the market is unorganized. The moment I say unorganized, it means that many of them will try to copy your mark. Now suppose if after 5 months or 1 year, someone copies your mark. He is more masterminded than you. What you will do? I'll tell you. You will go to the lawyer. You will issue a notice. You will go to the court.
Right.
In doing this process, your total expenses will be beyond 10 lakhs if you hire a good lawyer.
Right.
Now just imagine, आप 10 लाख का 10% भी खर्चा नहीं करते हो. I really
For
don't find
saving
any
that
logic.
10,000, now you have to spend 10 lakhs.
Yeah.
Right. Very well. So, can the registration or the filing of a trademark be done by an individual, or it has to be a firm or a company?
No, it can be done by anyone.
Okay.
Individual, firm, HUF, anyone.
Anyone.
But how to file? Who should be the owner? It is actually a part of legal strategy. Let me warn you. It is not कि individual है तो individual file किया. No, you should never file your trademark unless and until you are aware of your business strategies. I can tell you many examples where A filed in the name of B on trust and then B told bye bye.
Okay, right.
It doesn't work like this. That's why I prefer. It's better you meet some lawyer who is good in IP. You tell him, okay, this is my business strategy.
Exactly.
If you can, and then let him decide, and then you take a call. But don't go by the Google. See,
Right.
Google will
Google
give
is
you 1 lakh information. I am not saying no. We are moving towards an IT life. That's fair enough. But that information is not a correct information.
Actually.
The correct information will only be given by those consultants who are really good in their field.
Who have the experience which Google doesn't have.
That's it.
So, when it comes to trademarking, it's all about creativity. It's very possible that the mark that I came up with, someone else also has the same mark. So, how to avoid this situation before the filing itself?
कहते हैं, see law में there is a term, जो सबसे ज्यादा विजिलेंट है, वो ही कानून को अपनाएगा.
Actually.
इसका मतलब, और इसके लिए कानून ने क्या किया है ना, इंडिया में लिमिटेशन करके एक कानून डाला. क्यों डाला वो इसलिए डाला है सो दैट पब्लिक शुड रियलाइज कि जितना मैं फास्ट एक्ट करूंगा इट विल हेल्प मी. राइट. नाउ आई एम टेकिंग, जैसे आपका क्वेरी था कि मेरे मार्क जैसा कोई और मार्क है, मैं क्या करूं. वेल, डोंट स्टार्ट योर बिजनेस अनलेस एंड अनटिल यू आर 100% श्योर दैट दिस मार्क इज नॉट यूज्ड बाय एनी.
Actually.
बराबर है.
Right.
आप क्या करोगे? The first step is don't again I'm telling you, don't try to go to Google and say कि मुझे बता दो भाई ये नाम कहाँ पे है, कैसे है.
हाँ.
See, Google always give you everything, but remember one thing, everything has to be paid. Even Google doesn't do anything for free. आप जितनी भी एडवर्टाइजमेंट देखते हो, they are not free. You are paying for that, right? So it's better you carry out a search.
Okay.
Carry out a search. Don't try to fix that one mark कि मुझे यही मार्क चाहिए. Don't jump on that. थोड़ा R&D करो, लॉयर से बात करो, सर्च करो, लिस्ट बनाओ 10 से 15 मार्क, sit down, whatever is the common in the market, remove it. Whatever is uncommon, sit with your branding team. If they feel कि इसमें से कोई मार्क काम का है, use it and file it on the very next day.
Right.
I have seen people, they will come to you in the month of June कि सर ये सर्च करके दो, then they will take a call कि करना है क्या नहीं करना है in August, then they will come in December कि सर ये फाइल कर देंगे क्या, and then we go in December to find out, you will find कि कोई ऑलरेडी एक बंदा है जिसने सितंबर में फाइल कर दी.
So just wasted time.
This is a pure nonsense.
Actually.
सो ट्रेडमार्क में द इट हैपेंस आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि आप कोई भी चीज पे ज्यादा जल्दी एक्शन लो, बट द मोमेंट योर ब्रांडिंग टीम सेज यस, half an hour file it.
Not even the next day. How
Filing
many hours?
doesn't take more than half an hour, let me tell you, subject to you giving all the documentation, but it doesn't take more than half an hour. आप आधा घंटे का काम के लिए 6 महीने रुकोगे, then I am pretty much sure you are good in your business strategy.
Okay, so moving on, sir. हमने search कर लिया. So after that, we directly go to filing, or is there a process in between as well?
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. Again, let me tell you. आप सर्च करते हो, कहाँ से करोगे? इन इंडिया वी डू द सर्च बाय ipindia.in. आप वहाँ पे जाओगे, आपको गवर्नमेंट का डेटाबेस मिलता है. लेट मी टेल यू, आप सर्च किस तरीके से कर सकते हो. पहला सर्च, आपको अगर कोई नाम मिला है, गो फॉर अ गूगल. इफ यू फील कोई है, आइडिया छोड़ दो. नहीं है, जॉट डाउन. देन गो टू MCA वेबसाइट, फाइंड आउट इज देयर एनी कंपनी विद द सेम नेम. नहीं है, पुट इट डाउन. देन go to trademark database, find it out. नहीं है, well, तीनों में नहीं है, find it.
Okay.
That's it.
Process.
But this process takes time. This process takes time. That's why it's better कि आप 5-6 नाम already दे दो. Don't say कि पहले ये नाम देता हूँ, फिर वो नाम देता हूँ. It happens. 6 नाम दे दो, so that whoever you are consulting, वो एक साथ काम कर देगा. And then you take a call, and then mantra is very clear. Mark clear है, आधे घंटे में फाइल करो. Don't wait for it.
Right. So it's search, then it's filing. Filing के बाद क्या होता है?
Okay, procedure. You are trying to say कि procedure क्या है?
Exactly.
Okay. See, the first statement you told कि we are confused. Your question was more confusing to me. So your question was, what is the process?
Right.
आप सबसे पहले सर्च के पहले आप अपना बिजनेस ढूंढोगे. बिजनेस के हिसाब से आप ब्रांड चूज करोगे. डेफिनेटली यू विल बी मीटिंग सम ब्रांडिंग कंसल्टेंट. डेफिनेटली सर्च करोगे. इफ अवेलेबल आप फाइलिंग करोगे. फाइलिंग होने के बाद मान लीजिए कोई नाम अवेलेबल नहीं है सिमिलर, ट्रेडमार्क ऑफिस एज पर लॉ क्या करता है, वो एक्सेप्ट करता है.
Okay.
Nowadays, thanks to this present government, they have done very clearly. हार्डली 1-1.5 महीने में आपका एक्सेप्टेंस आ जाता है.
Okay.
बराबर है.
हाँ.
एक्सेप्टेंस हो गया, 4 महीने का कूल पीरियड होता है. व्हाट आई एम सेइंग कूल पीरियड इज, ये 4 महीने में इफ पब्लिक फील्स दैट नहीं ये नाम सेम है, तो दे कैन रेज एन ऑपोजिशन.
Okay.
और अगर ऑपोजिशन नहीं आया, सो समवेयर अराउंड 4 महीना खत्म होने के बाद, मे बी आफ्टर 5th or 6 months, they will issue a certificate. But suppose अगर नाम सेम है, या तो TM ऑफिस को लग रहा है नहीं कुछ तो हमें नियर एंड आइडेंटिकल सिमिलर लग रहा है, they will raise an objection.
Okay.
ऑब्जेक्शन आ गया. ऑब्जेक्शन में क्या है, you will reply it. Again, I'm just pausing. Please, for God's sake, don't become the lawyer by yourself. Don't reply by yourself. I have seen many people, they feel कि रिप्लाई क्या करना है कर लेंगे, 4 लाइन का लाइन बना के दे देते हैं.
हाँ.
इतना इजी होता तो इंडिया में 30 लाख केसेस पेंडिंग नहीं होते. बराबर है. इज बेटर यू स्पेंड सम मनी एंड गो टू अ गुड लॉयर हु कैन एटलीस्ट रिप्लाई योर ऑब्जेक्शन वेरी नाइसली. आप रिप्लाई करो. रिप्लाई करने के बाद दे विल गो टू देम. इफ दे आर हैप्पी दे विल एक्सेप्ट द मार्क. इफ दे आर नॉट हैप्पी दे विल रिफ्यूज द मार्क. रिफ्यूजल के बाद यू फाइल एन अपील. इफ दैट अपील वर्क्स, we will come back to acceptance and rescission and in between opposition.
So if अगर opposition आ गया,
तो मैं सिंपल वे में बताता हूँ. सर्च, फाइलिंग, ऑब्जेक्शन, हियरिंग, what you call advertisement, opposition if any, if not certificate.
Perfect.
And that certificate is valid for 10 years.
Okay.
And in India, how we define 10 years? Lifetime free.
So once we get the certificate, वो 10 सालों के लिए valid है.
Yes, but subject to you using the mark for 3.5 years. If you don't use the mark for 3.5 years, the law is there that you doesn't become the owner.
Okay.
Because let me tell you, trademark is all about economy.
Actually.
If you try to block, it is not valid. So remember that.
So मतलब अगर मैंने ट्रेडमार्क 3.5 साल इस्तेमाल नहीं किया,
And
so
I have the evidence.
हाँ.
Then I can pull you out.
True. Okay. So as we all know कि पूरी दुनिया ऑनलाइन जा रही है. Almost everything is online right now. So trademark filing is also completely online.
Of course.
Wow.
Definitely. I think so. In India, again, thanks to present government, everything is going very smoothly. Everything is coming online.
Right.
Right?
हाँ.
How? You want me to say how?
Actually, that's pretty clear because even MCA services are online right now. So that's a benefit for all of us. There's transparency.
Go to the trademark website ipindia.nic.in. वहाँ पे आप जाओगे. You don't have to get into this login वाला फंडा. Definitely, if you are an attorney, you have to do DSC. There is a column status. वहाँ पे क्लिक करो e-filing. Go there. वहाँ पे अच्छा खासा लिस्ट दिया हुआ है कि कैसे ऑनलाइन फाइलिंग कर रहा है. Now there are two ways. If you are very good in doing yourself, do it.
Right.
I really don't know how, but you do it. If possible, try to meet some good IP attorney and try to give him this job. I'm pretty much sure by doing this, if you're expending around 10,000, you will save your 10 lakhs.
Actually, so when it comes to hiring an attorney, there are multiple benefits as much I could gather right now.
Let me bifurcate this question. Hiring an attorney, what? IP attorney or
For the trademark filing.
Right. See, again, I am from that school of thoughts that trademark pertains to your business.
Actually, it does.
बराबर है? You doesn't create a brand for yourself. You create the brand for your business strategy. बराबर. Now, business strategy cannot be short term. It has to be long term. But that long term should be taken as a short term. बराबर. Now, suppose if you go to an attorney, an IP attorney, nowadays even agents can do. Filing a trademark is not a difficult job. It's not a difficult job. But as I told you, knowing the mark, who should be the applicant, seeing the future goal, knowing the business strategy,
That's all very
it's better
essential.
you approach a firm who has an IP attorney, who has a knowledge of business attorney, who knows how business runs. That is the only way I feel you can actually give your 100% to your brand. Else, just by filing it on your own, then maybe you might succeed. But for me, this is more of a risk. More of a risk.
So once our trademark has been registered, can I remove it from the registry if I want to?
Again, confusing. Who will remove? You or someone?
The person on whose name the trademark is.
Okay, see, it's like this. If I am the owner, I will not remove mark. Someone else will remove the mark.
Voluntarily if I want to.
But why should I? That is the basic thing.
Right.
See, क्या होता है? Let me tell you, business में ना दो फंडा वेरी क्लियर है. जो मेरा नहीं है वो मैं किसी और को भी नहीं दूंगा.
हाँ.
बराबर है? हम उसको बोलते हैं ब्लॉकिंग. So मैं तो कभी रिमूव नहीं करूंगा.
हाँ.
रिमूव करेगा कोई और. हाँ, there's a different provision. They will file a rectification. They will file a case कि इन्होंने 3.5 साल यूज नहीं किया इसलिए मेरे पास आना चाहिए. So why will I expend the money? Let them do that. मैं रिमूव नहीं करने वाला. I have not seen such a case where a person say कि नहीं register होने के बाद मैं remove करूँगा. Let me tell you, nobody will do that. Why? They will not do that. They will, in fact, they will wait for the competitor or third party to come and at least do that so that I come in the newspaper.
PR. Okay, so talking about trademark infringement, it might happen that मुझे पता चला मेरा trademark कोई और misuse कर रहा है. So what steps can I take against that person?
So again, as I told you, if you are listening to me what I am saying since your first query, I have told very clearly. If you are registered, infringement comes very easily. It means that the law will favor you in every way. If you are not registered, then you have to do a lot of work. You need to prove before the court that I am the first owner, I am the prior owner, I am the prior user.
Okay.
You know, again I am
establish
telling
the
you.
fact.
Partnership registration not mandatory. Disadvantages का लाइन खत्म नहीं होता है.
Right.
उसी तरह ट्रेडमार्क नॉट मैंडेटरी. डिसएडवांटेजेस यही है. इन्फ्रिंजमेंट अगर होता है, what you do? Try to find the source कौन कर रहा है.
Okay.
Don't wait for more than a day. The day you feel कि you have got that information, approach a lawyer, issue a cease and desist notice.
Okay.
Issue a notice for 48 hours. If possible, issue a notice to all your dealers and public notice, and then file a case. Don't wait. I have seen many people who wait for 4 months, 5 months, and then they go to the court. And the first question the court will ask you: आप 3-4 महीना क्या कर रहे थे?
अच्छा.
इतना ही अर्जेंट था तो. इसके लिए, as I told you ना, vigilant. Be vigilant. Now vigilant doesn't mean कि आप 4 महीना रुको, 6 महीना रुको. Vigilant means आपको आज पता चला, meet the lawyer, do the action fast. Then only you can expect a good result in your favor.
True. So you just mentioned the cease and desist notice. क्या है ये exactly?
हम उसको रिकवरी के भाषा में लीगल नोटिस बोलते हैं.
हाँ.
TMM cease and desist बोलते हैं. सीज एंड डिजीज बोले तो आई एम टेलिंग देम आई एम द ओनर, यू स्टॉप इट.
Okay.
आप रोक दो, आप नहीं रोकोगे मैं ये करने वाला. इफ ही इज अ जेन्युइन पर्सन वो स्टॉप करेगा.
हाँ.
इफ इज नॉट अ जेन्युइन पर्सन वो नहीं करेगा.
Right.
If he believes that he is the real owner of the mark, वो नहीं करेगा. And then the court proceedings start.
Okay. So let's rotate the table. In case अगर मेरे खिलाफ आया है trademark infringement का notice, so what defenses can I take?
हाँ, well, defenses तो open इसलिए भी ज़्यादा नहीं कर सकते because this is a cream area of a lawyer.
Actually.
But let me tell you, defense cannot be a standard defense. It totally depends what the cases are. So it's very impractical for me even to tell you what will be the defense. But let me tell you one general. I'm just putting a general case. Someone has issued a notice to you, and you are in a very you have filed an application. I am assuming you are a registered owner, and now you have got an issue. अरे यार notice आ गया, now what to do? First step, अपने आप को थोड़ा chill करो. Don't take any fast action. Don't try to communicate with him first. Don't do that. Meet a lawyer. Explain your issues. Try to find out जिसने नोटिस इशू किया है who is he, उसका क्या स्टैंड है मार्केट में, क्यों भेजा है, what he is claiming. If your lawyer feels that he has done everything, this is the right time you issue a defense notice. Now defense means you have to be very clear. I am the prior owner. I am a registered owner. You have your business and my business are in different area.
Right.
You are in pharma, I am in consumer. So our market is different. Our consumers are different. Our channels are different. So this type of defenses can be raised. Now these are the factual defenses.
Okay.
There are technical defenses which I am pretty much sure the lawyer who is taking the case, he is very well aware how to raise this technical issue before the court.
Right.
So I don't want to get into that discussion because the reason is technical issues maybe is not a big issue, but legally it is a defense. So it's better let your lawyer handle that particular part. But your factual defense has to be ready.
Okay.
Major goal. Note. Don't act fast. The moment you receive a notice, just
Calm down.
calm down. कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. Notice आते रहता है. Just calm down. Meet your lawyer. Discuss. Issue an interim reply that we will reply to you. Within 2 days, find out everything about it, and then you take a call.
Okay. So moving on to the next part, I've heard about this famous or well-known trademark. What is this exactly?
Parle-G,
Okay.
Apple, the latest judgment which has been passed is of Amul. See, well-known का मतलब ऐसा है जो नाम इतना familiar हो गया है कि it has become a part of our life, right?
Okay. हाँ.
When I was young, I mean to say, I'm not that old, but when I was young, somewhere around 8 to 9, Parle-G was there. Since that day, till date, Parle-G is there.
हाँ.
So Parle-G, I think ऐसा कोई गांव नहीं है भारत में जिसको Parle-G नहीं मालूम है, बराबर है? Now, what Parle has done, they have tried to create their own mark, a well-known mark. पूरे सबको पता है. See, when your mark becomes known by everyone, it becomes well-known mark.
Okay.
Now, why this bifurcation has been
Exactly.
given? Because nobody should get into that domain. Suppose if someone comes with a biscuit and say, Parle-G,
Right.
how nonsense it is.
हाँ.
So, well-known mark का category बनाया हुआ. So, the moment you become well-known mark, it means from financial part उसका valuation तो बहुत बड़ा हो गई, expenses भी होगा, the business they are doing well. Well-known mark मतलब I cannot enter this domain by any ways.
Okay.
I cannot file a domain with the same name.
Same name.
I should not file a company name with the same name. I am not saying कि well-known नहीं है तो आप नहीं कर सकते हो. But there are certain loopholes which has been given by domains and everything. I think the latest judgment which has been passed by Delhi High Court, they have very clearly told no domain with the Amul shall be registered.
Right.
Surprisingly, because indirectly it is a judgment which says that now nobody can have .net.org. In fact, this is a very common problem. But anyway, your question was well-known mark. This is well-known mark. Well-known mark means the mark which is totally known by everyone.
And has a high protection.
High protection. If you know who is Ambani, I think that itself is a well-known mark. I think today Jio has become a well-known mark.
It is. Everyone knows about it.
Right? The latest well-known mark for me will be Cred.
Yes, it just jumped when it came.
It's hardly 2 years, I think so.
So can things like sound or smell be trademarked?
Why not? Go for it. In India, we don't give so much preference to that.
Of course, no one even thinks about making
Everything.
a trademark.
See, I'll tell you. As I told you, India consists around more than 60 to 70% of unorganized market.
Actually.
So that is the biggest problem.
Hmm.
But instead of me telling about the problems, let's talk about what is positive. The positive is that government has given you something. Why you are not going and taking that option?
Right.
That's
Because
it.
when we have something unique to us, we surely
Do
get a
that.
different image. in the
Sound,
market.
smell, I mean to say, there are various, even 3D is getting a trademark.
And how about domain names? Can they be trademarked?
Why not do that? See, again, I'm telling you, this is a little bit of loophole. I don't have any idea why such domains exist. Now, suppose if I file a domain lalitjain.com, the moment I file it, I get a message .net, .org, .eud. Now, tell me, how is it feasible for a person to buy 100 of domains?
Actually.
So, for me individually, this is something beyond my logic. If I'm getting .com
Okay.
and I'm in the business of maybe I'm selling farsan. Now someone goes and file it lalitjain.net. He comes in farsan. So it means the laws have been made in such a way that I have to fight for each and everything. Maybe if we keep this aside,
Yes.
yeah, domain can be registered. Go for it.
So, talking about foreign companies, now let's take an example of L'Oreal. They're a foreign company, they came to India and they have their own trademarks filed in their respective nations. So, when they come to India, do they have to register their trademarks over here?
Of course, IPR, except copyright, I will say, IPR is basically a territorial jurisdiction.
Okay.
But again, this is more of a debatable point. If L'Oreal, right? If they're a well-known mark, if suppose they don't file in India, if someone files, they will get the mark. But if they object, do you really think that the person who is in the second, he will fight it out?
No, that's
No,
the whole
but
aspect.
if you go by the law, why not? I'm the first person to do that. In fact, the latest, I think so, some game was coming of Sony.
Okay.
Someone registered that game,
Okay,
that
prior to
series,
them coming.
and they were so shocked because they never knew that this particular name will be registered by someone. And the launching was supposed to be there, they stopped it.
Oh wow.
I don't know about the present part, but this I think happened maybe around a year back.
Oh wow.
And by the way, let me tell you, recently, hardly 4 weeks back, someone in some area, he got the domain, gohai.com.
Oh wow. They registered it?
Yes.
Wow.
There was a technical problem.
Of
But
course,
he got
there
it.
has to be a technical problem.
He got it. It came in the news.
That's actually shocking. So then, talking about trademarks, as much I could gather that trademark is actually an asset for your company because it's your identity. So like other assets, is trademark transferable
Of course.
to the next person,
Of
to the
course.
next generation?
See, the moment term assets comes, it has to be transferable.
Right. So you mentioned it.
I have never heard any asset which is not transferable. Right? IPR is an intangible asset.
Actually.
बराबर है? Facebook 95% of the property of Facebook is intangible. Transferable है.
Transferable.
Instagram खरीद लिया Facebook ने, transferable है. WhatsApp खरीद लिया, transferable है. Any asset is transferable. Any asset has a value.
Right.
If there is any value given to any asset, it has to be transferable. You know why? Economy says that. You have to run the economy.
So talking about assets, is there any message that you want to give to the new businessmen coming up about the importance of trademark for them?
Well, if you really want to know what is the value, I will prefer you understand what Facebook has done. I mean to say, there are many companies, even if they have not done well, but their brand has become such a high value that today if they want to sell their brand, they have got a good value.
Right.
And well, in India, according to me, we have not started the facility of providing the loan on the IPs.
Yes. As
But as far my knowledge goes, there was first time in the world in Singapore, a company was able to get the loan only because of his IP.
right.
You see, the future is IP, right? The moment I say IP means as of now trademark, it might be patent and design whatever. If you have that IP, if your value is such a high, and it's an asset, right? And if you need a loan, I am ready to give you my asset. You give me a loan.
Actually.
Today, last year, I think only 2 companies have earned, maybe 3 companies. Ambani ka Jio Adani
Hmm.
and DMart. DMart I know because it comes under essential service.
Actually.
Smartly.
And they were the only ones running.
Adani, pretty much they are in various field.
Hmm.
I am talking about Jio. जियो ने तो लॉकडाउन में उतना इन्फ्लो किया है जितना एफडीआई भी नहीं आया होगा.
Actually.
How? IP. They have created a sort of excitement saying that hey मैं जियो हूँ, I will do everything what you want. You just invest the money. Now I am talking about data. Data is an IP. What Jio has done, they have actually collected the data.
Right.
So now that data will be used in other businesses. How? Maybe in 2022 we'll find out. Since they have partnered with Facebook and everything.
So moving on towards the last question for today. An interesting query just came to my mind while we were discussing that. Let's assume a scenario wherein I have a trademark and someone else also has a trademark. We both have not registered it. And now we come to a point where we are in a dispute. So who will be having the more authority on that trademark?
Chalo, let me simplify this question.
Hmm.
I am assuming that you are a genuine person, but you never give importance to IP. So that's your
One mistake from my side.
big mistake. Fair enough. You have done the mistake. But now what? So, one, there is a person who has done a mistake, but he never understood, he never realized. One, there is a person who never thought there is an IP.
Actually.
Both are from unorganized market. But I am taking a scenario that one is organized, one is unorganized. How relevant it is? The first question, if you go to the court, will be prior user. But suppose if both the marks are being used in the market for the last 15 years. So two scenarios comes. If they are in same business, if they are not in same business. If they are in same business, the big issue will come. Because nowadays, I think maybe the courts have to realize that I am sitting in Bombay, someone in Bikaner, we both have one shop.
Right.
I am a sole trader. But because of online, everything has become one market.
True.
Maybe the court have to realize this and they have to take a decision that there cannot be same name two owners. But yes, if two people are using the same name, the court will say both are using, so there is a section under law which says honest concurrent user.
Okay.
Conditions will be there, mediation will be filed, everything will be done. But if both the parties try to settle the matter, go for it. Because I don't want to say he will win or he will lose. Even though assuming assuming that A is using for the last 20 years, B is using for the 15 years. He is the prior user. He will go to the court and say I am the prior user. Court will say what you are doing for the last 20 years.
Actually.
Since you are in the same business, he is your competitor. You should be aware of it. So I am assuming that you are aware of it. I will not pass any order.
Right, because the world has become a little smaller
Right?
now.
So maybe we need to change the law. But again, we come back to the first question. We need to be vigilant.
We need to be vigilant.
Try to spend some money. कुछ पैसा आप इधर डाल दो.
हाँ.
See, I am telling you in India, legal budget को कोई पूछता नहीं है.
Right. That's a message to all our viewers.
The
Legal
day,
budget matters.
the day you will start allocating the legal budget. Now this is where you will give the importance to legal compliance, and the legal compliance means I am talking about right to know IP. So now the topic was dynamic, right?
Right.
I am telling you the word dynamic means fluctuating, sort of.
Yes, kind of the basics.
Trademark itself is a very dynamic field. If you are able to catch that dynamic in your business, today you are the winner.
True.
Else you can have your own firm, sole trading, enjoy what to do.
So Lalitji Hayback, we come towards the end of our first episode. It was a delight listening to you, and all the queries were answered beautifully. All the answers were completely insightful. Thank you so much.
Well, before ending, let me first tell you, try to be safe and secure in this COVID times. Help each other rather than getting into the negative reviews and using this nonsense WhatsApp and everything. Be positive, take care, all the best. Bye.